Want to see how to set up multiple tabs on your one browser to see all the different bots that you're running for Profit Trailer? Well, stick around. I'm going to explain what you need to do to see that.
Steady yourself even though you know that you're falling. Maybe you're falling, but you're still alive.
Hey everybody, this is Patrick with P-Dub's Random World. Alright, so right now what we're doing here, just a real quick short video, be a little different from my other ones I guess, just because this one's short. So I've had some questions about running a couple different bots. So I run multiple bots here, so when you're looking at each one, I run. And you could check my other video on setting up multiple bots. But I had a question here concerning about, because I use the Chrome, and one thing that some people are more concerned about is how do you view the multiple different ones in your browser. So when you're setting up your bot, you have to actually make sure that you are looking at what port you actually work with here. That's the biggest thing, because when you set up your second bot, you have to set it up on a different port. So when you are actually looking at the ports on your Chrome or your Internet Explorer or whatever browser you're using, excuse me, you need to make sure that you are using the correct. So I make sure that I named mine differently in the configuration. That way when it comes up, I can look at it on each different tab. So for instance, I bookmark my port tabs. So if I am, say I wanted to look at P-Dubs, I got the thing running in the background, but I don't always want to have this up. So if I'm going to be playing around on whatever, if my SolidWorks or Solid Edge here, engineering stuff. But if I want to be playing around with that, then I do not need to have up the Internet Explorer or Chrome. So when I do bring it up, and I still have my bots running just from the command prompts, that's what really does everything. This right here, when you're looking at this right here, this is just your interface. This is what allows you to interact with it in live time, so where you can correct, fix pairs, your DCA, and track what all is going on. So when we're actually looking at this, setting up your first one, I recommend bookmarking them, just so all you got to do is, as long as you've got this running in the background, which you should actually restart every day just to make sure you aren't getting any errors for. So going to and setting up a bookmark for a quick shortcut to your interface. So for P-Dubs, I have it at the 8081, which is the recommended recommended port for setting up. That's the default port that they use on Profit Trailer. So when you set up the second one, which like I mentioned in my other video, you will change the port on it. And then you just open up another tab, and then you will go to, you could literally go to your first one there, and then take and change your port. And then it will take you to that second interface. So even if you are running one on your Binance or Poloniex, it doesn't. You don't have to use a different browser for each one of them. You can use the same browser. You just have to make sure you have separate tabs for the different ports that you're looking at. So definitely, for more helpful tips, keep the questions coming. I'll be putting out content as often as I can to answer the questions as they arise. Or you're welcome to check my unfortunately not going very well race to $1 million. I don't even know what you'd call it at this point. It's the one step forward, two steps backward kind of thing. But definitely, if you like this, subscribe, hit the notifications, get new videos as they come out. And if you have any other questions, definitely feel free to pop them on there. I'm here to help everybody else in the community because I watch other YouTubers as well. Crypto Gnome, Crypto Face, some of those other guys. I learn from them as well as what I learned myself, and it's all about sharing the knowledge that we have to help you do better, and it helps me do better. So definitely pass it on, and let's grow the network there, and eventually we'll all be millionaires, right? All right. Well, happy bot running, and we'll catch you next time. Just questions down below if you have any, and have a great one.